What's up guys, CJ here. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse hits theaters tonight, and whenever you're seeing it, whether it is tonight or tomorrow or really whenever during its theatrical run, which is probably going to be a really long time, you are in for a massive treat. The movie is a love letter to Spider-Man, plain and simple. Not just Miles Morales, the titular character, but just really everything Spider-Man that's gone on in all of his history. And this is present throughout the entire film, with jokes, cameos, Easter eggs, references galore, but none may be bigger than the post-credit scene, which is absolutely worth waiting through the credits for. Now, of course, this is a major spoiler warning if you haven't seen the film and don't want what happens in that after-credit scene spoiled for you. Click away now. We're going to give you a few more seconds to do it because it is a doozy, and you absolutely have to see it on screen to believe it. The post-credit scene features one of the fan-favorite alternate versions of Spidey, Spider-Man 2099, aka Miguel O'Hara. And we are thrust right into it as the credits stop rolling. A title card reveals, meanwhile in Nueva York, and we see Miguel speaking with his holographic assistant Lila, who here actually looks very, very kind of cyberpunk. She's wearing this fur coat, she's got pink sunglasses, definitely a departure from her comic book look. Lila tells Miguel that the multiverse is in danger and that it's up to him to save it, but to do so, he's going to have to travel throughout the multiverse to assemble a team of Spider-Men, women, children, animals, whatever it takes to save basically everything. To do this, he's given a special wristband that allows him to hop universes at will, with which he'll appropriately use it to assemble his team, which may or may not include people that we saw in this movie. And the first stop on this multiverse hopping tour, the 1967 animated TV series. Yes, back to the beginning, as Miguel says, the cartoon that launched 1,000 memes. Miguel tries to recruit cartoon Spider-Man. And this results in a really, really hilarious gag where they recreate the two Spider-Men pointing at each other meme, which actually is just great on multiple levels. Not only is this iconic moment that's been around the internet for years now, but it also is apparently directly adapted from that episode of the animated series, like straight down to the lines that characters say. But the best part, who voices Miguel O'Hara but Oscar Isaac? That's right, Oscar Isaac from movies like Ex Machina. He plays Poe Dameron in the new Star Wars movies, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and the Untitled Episode 9, and he's in a hell of a lot of other things. He's one of the biggest stars in Hollywood right now, one of the best actors working today, and yes, he plays Spider-Man 2099 in Into the Spider-Verse. Whether or not he'll continue this role beyond this end-credit scene remains to be seen, but personally, I'm hoping so. And whether or not this is the actual setup for the already announced sequel that Sony is working on, we don't know, but it makes a lot of sense. And in the movie, the multiverse is actually not as huge a focus as you might think. The focus isn't necessarily on all these heroes coming into Miles' world, and it's like, holy shit, all these heroes and Miles. The focus is way more on Miles, with kind of the multiverse and these heroes as an interesting addition and backdrop. At least that's how it played to me. A sequel where they actually set out to save the multiverse, with Miguel as a big part of that, with this technology that allows him to freely travel the multiverse, something that none of the heroes in this movie did, would be absolutely incredibly interesting, and it would potentially see us reunite Peter B. Parker, Jake Johnson's character in the film, with Miles, Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Gwen, and whomever else they decide to rope in for this next adventure. There, of course, is also going to be the all-female character spin-off coming up that's probably going to see Spider-Gwen return again. Maybe Penny Parker's also going to be involved in that one too. Spider-Woman could also be there. Spider-Girl could also be there. There are a ton of different options. Silk even for that film. So all of these characters are probably going to come into play at some point. Still unsure exactly what Sony wants to do, but this is more than likely a setup for, at the very least, the potential for traveling the multiverse freely, if not some greater threat that's going to challenge them in a future film down the line. Let us know in the comment section down below what you make of this post-credit scene. What do you think? Did you like it? Personally, I did. I was so shocked when I heard Oscar Isaac's voice. It took me a second, but once you realized it, it's like, wow. In doing some research, apparently they basically just called him up and asked, and he said, yeah. That's going to do it for me here, though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw. Subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.